All of us reach a point in time where we are depleted and need to somehow find a way to reignite the fire within. But how do we spark that flame? Welcome to Reignite Resilience, where we will venture into the heart of the human spirit. We'll discuss the art of reigniting our passion and strategies to stoke our enthusiasm. And now, here are your hosts, Natalie Davis and Pamela Cass.
So that's kind of the semi-Reader's Digest version of how I went from being a little puppy to where I am now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Geoff, one of the things that you left out is that at the beginning of yours and Sarah's relationship, you didn't, like, the people closest to you were not a fan or supporters of the relationship itself. So, I mean, you talk about like the life and the journey that you've had as you've been together, but even at the beginning, in creating that solid foundation, those that were closest to you were like, this is not a good idea on both sides.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, our parents.
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, our friends totally got it.
Yeah.
So we had, on my side of the family, my dad really liked Sarah, and my sister really, they've been closer than that the whole time we've been together. And I adore my sister. It was just our moms primarily.
Okay.
So I'm glad you asked that, because it reminds me that, one, I run into a lot of people that are dating, for example.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a dating coach, to be really clear, but I hear men that I work with, women that I work with, if I went on a date and I knew in an hour he or she wasn't the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know that in an hour, do you? And it reminded me, you should get on, Jimmy Fallon's show and be the next amazing Kreskin.
I was going to say, you've got a gift. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it made me think of a thought I've had often, which is, on paper, Sarah and I should have never worked.
Yeah.
We were just, on paper, we were a shit show waiting to happen. But why it never turned out that way, in my opinion, number one, we knew that we loved each other, and we made that the priority. Whatever we have to do to nurture that. Number two, we had to not care what other people thought. And for a recovering nice guy, that is an ongoing challenge, because us nice guys really want y'all to like us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I had to drop that shit. So
Yeah.
we really, and even the times where we ran into challenges that were really, again, not between us, but challenges with our son that came up when he went to college, other family things that came up. We just somehow knew that when stuff gets really hard, we are not going to give up without fighting for it. This is worth fighting for, and we're not going to walk away from it unless God comes into our bedroom one night and says, hey, peace out, you two, you're done. If that ever happened, provided the burning bush came with it, I might listen.
Yeah. But otherwise, no.
No.
There are going to have to be a lot of signs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'd have to be a lot of signs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is so hard to make even a great relationship work. It takes work.
Yeah.
Yes.
And fortunately, it didn't take me long to outgrow the whole Hollywood BS about, love is everything, love is all you need. Love that song, and it's bullshit. And, really realizing that, no, you got to keep nurturing it. You've got to keep growing, and you have to keep growing yourselves.
Yeah.
And, you mentioned, Pam, Unshakable Love. Sarah so did not want to go to that weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I had to use all of my charm to get her to agree to go.
Yeah.
And of course, we went to that with one intention only, can we go deeper?
Yeah.
Can we deepen the love even more?
Yeah.
And we did.
Yeah.
And you saw it.
Yeah. I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love that. And that's 44 years, correct? Is that what we...
Beautiful.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I think sometimes in life we think, oh, life should be easy. And then relationships, we think it should be easy. And if it gets anywhere shaky, I'm out. Like I'm just going to go to the next. But, it's a testament to if you really love somebody, all of those challenges you face in those relationships, they just make you that connection even deeper because you're going through them together and working through them together and growing individually. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, and to the name of this podcast, resilience,
Yeah.
And if you're a parent, as we know, if you don't know resilience, have children.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh my God. I love our son to death. And there was a lot of resilience that we had to develop, especially when he was in college. And he's an amazing man and a great dad, so he turned out great. But resilience was how we got through a lot of the hardest things and always having help.
Yeah.
We have had coaches that we've gone to.
Yeah.
And there are times where, in my talk that you heard, Pam, if it hadn't been for Shakti coaching us that day, I don't want to give away the story in case anyone watching gets to hear me talk in the future.
Wow.
She saved our marriage and our life, my life, that day. And so you also got to know when you need to ask for help and don't let your pride. It's actually a sign of resilience that you will ask for help.
Yeah.
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 Exactly.
And all along your journey, you've had those guides, whether they were physical guides or spiritual guides. They've been with you this entire journey, which is just beautiful.
Yeah, it also really helps to have, I'm really clear, spirituality is not everybody's cup of tea. Religion was never mine. But in an experience in a retreat Sarah and I did in the early days with Shakti, Shakti confronted me with my resistance to the word God. If anybody said God, I was like, peace out, bitch. I'm not having any of this.
Yeah.
And I just didn't know back then that I had thrown God out with the bathwater that I had with the church that I grew up in.
Yeah.
Very different. So she's in my face, and I mean in my face. Until you handle the G thing, you're not going to be able to go anywhere.
Yeah.
And my first thought in my head was, fuck you.
Yeah.
And I turn around, I'm pissed. I turn around and I look up, and there's a window in the course room. This was in the Redwoods in the Bay Area. And it wasn't a cross like on a church, but the mullions were close enough to being a cross for government work.
Yeah.
And I look up and I'm like that. And all of a sudden, I feel a charge of electricity go through my body. It felt like I stuck my finger in a light socket. And I knew it was God. There was no, I just had to get off it right then and there. And that day was the day that I knew that my life was also going to be about figuring out why I got put here this lifetime. What am I here to do? And to be of service to spirit as long as I live.
Yeah.
And that got me connected to a spiritual teacher who's a channel. So any of you that can't handle woo-woo, sorry for your luck. I get a reading given to me by my inner child trainer. He gives me a reading for my 38th birthday with this channel in LA. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. And I go have this reading, and she's a full trance channel. Elvis leaves the building and other energies come in and speak through her.
Wow.
So this energy, who immediately felt very comfortable, comes through her, a masculine energy. And I'm thinking, okay, ventriloquism, maybe. I'm not, I'm skeptical until the energy that came through her told me 3 things about my life that nobody knew. And I mean, no one.
Yeah.
Not Sarah, not my inner child mentor, nobody.
Yeah.
And as soon as I was told those things, I'm bawling like a baby. And I'm like, oh, I'm home. Like I have found home.
Yeah.
So I also want to say that you never get too old to find new teachers. Yeah. Rachel Jane is that for me now.
Yep.
After 5 years without a coach or a teacher. And you always want to make sure that if spirituality matters, the other thing besides marriage and children that will get your ass resilient is try to walk a spiritual path.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Geoff, you shared with our listeners a little bit about who you don't necessarily work with. So you're not a dating expert. You're not a dating coach. That's not the space that you're in.
Yep.
Why don't you share with our listeners who you do work with and how you help them?
Great. So in the relationship area, I work with couples and individuals. Individuals maybe who have, maybe been in a lot of relationships that haven't worked and they're ready to maybe try to get back in the game. And they really want to know, what do I need to know that I didn't know that's going to help me be better prepared to know what I want, know what I don't want, and to maybe get a really strong picker developed. And I also do that for men because I work with men that have gone through plenty of relationships. So I love helping people that are either wanting a new relationship or are in one, and they're starting to bump into the honeymoon being over phase. And, we all know that one. You can't take your eyes off each other. Your sex life is amazing. And it wears off. And then you're like, yo, who are you? And that's where you really have to use.
When did you get here?
Right. And what happened to me? So I love working with couples that are in that stage of things. So really helping them consciously design what their optimal relationship would look like, mentally, physically, spiritually, physically, and then teach them how they can build it. And then how to maintain it. And then I work with the majority of my clients right now are people who have been together for a long time, 10 or more years, often several that have been together 30 or more.
Wow.
And here's the thing. If you're an empty nester, you're probably going to want to talk to me at some point. Because there's the phase. Other than the limerence period wearing off after about a year and a half at the beginning, the other equivalent is when your kids all leave home. And if you're still married, who are you? Why are we?
Yeah.
Do I even like you? So I work with a lot of people that are really seriously looking at, do we want to stay together? And I'm very clear with people, I can't save any relationship. I don't know if you're meant to be together. But what I do know is how to help you get clear on what your truth is. And if it is to be together, then I've got amazing tools to help you design version 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, and really remodel the whole thing. And if you get clear that you're not meant to be together, and not everybody is meant to last a lifetime. It's very Hollywood to think it would be lovely if you did, but they're not. So when people get to that clarity, then I help them, particularly if they have kids. How can you end this relationship? And is there another one that you can build together that honors your kids and honors that you're going to be co-parents for the rest of your life? And do it in a conscious way instead of the normal American model of screw you and the horse you rode in on. Because you did love each other once upon a time. I think most of us do. So that's what I do in the relationship space.
Mhm.
And I really kind of uncovered a whole new thing that sprang from my first book that is clear on my website. I help people design a relationship.
Mhm.
And I'm really having a blast. I've gotten a few new couples recently that's all they want for now. Help us design what we're.
Mhm.
And not so much, less of an investment, quicker turnaround time. And it really goes deep. So I'm loving doing that. And then last but not least, I've also been leading men's work for 26 years now. So I have a company called The Undaunted Man that I'm a partner with my friend Mark, who's also part of Rachel Jane's community. And we run men's groups. I run 4 men's groups. We also do retreats. Mark takes men out into the middle of nowhere in the backcountry for 3 days. And no phones, no electronics, no nothing. You and nature for 3 days.
Wow.
And you can't see another human being around you. They're there. You just can't see them.
Yeah.
And then we also do a lot of work with men who are trying to figure out, particularly like guys my age or men that are, 50s and up, that are wanting a refresh of what are we here for? What's my purpose?
Yeah.
But to have a good life, but I'm feeling something's not really lighting my fire much.
Yeah.
So I do that too.
I love it. I love it. Very crystal clear in terms of who you work with and how you can help them. And I think that's helpful for folks. And we'll also make sure that we link your books in the show notes. But you dropped a little nugget. So I want to make sure that we fill that little morsel for our listeners. If they have the opportunity to hear you speak, you are gracing us with your fabulous knowledge and insight at the Reignite Live 2027 event in January at Sagrada. Yeah, so thank you, Geoff. For all of our listeners, if you've enjoyed our conversation that we've had with Geoff today, he is going to be part of the lineup of speakers that we have at Reignite Live 2027 on January 22nd of 2027 in Loveland, Colorado. We'll make sure that we put information about tickets in the show notes, but thank you, Geoff, for saying yes. And
oh my God, I'm so honored that you asked. And especially after getting to hang with you two today, I'm looking forward to being in a room full of people to get your magic and get whatever magic I bring and the other people that are going to be there. So I really appreciate you inviting me.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Absolutely. I know. We're so excited to have you. And Geoff is going to talk about all things relationships. So be ready. If this is the first time that you're putting Reignite Live 27 on your calendar and on your radar, just mark the date. Tickets are they're available now, but we'll make sure that we start putting that information out in front of you more frequently. But truly, it's going to be a very special day, Geoff. So we're excited that you're going to be joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Okay. So is there anything that you'd like to leave our listeners with? A tip, a tool, a word of advice, a last piece of wisdom, a nugget that you'd like to leave us with today before we sign off?
Sure. Let me just do a quick self-aggrandizing move first, and then I'll leave the tip.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yes. Yes.
If you want to get in touch with me, yourrelationshiparchitect.com, or if you're a dude and you know that your woman would love for you to explore men's work, and you know she does.
She does. She does, guys. We all do.
You can go to theundauntedman.com and lots of great information around there. So the tip, well, I'll offer one that I've actually said twice today to clients of mine that I had sessions with, both of whom were kind of trying to figure out, what do I do if I feel that my partner maybe doesn't like me anymore or doesn't trust me? Both of these people have trust challenges, right? And I want to give credit to the origin of the nugget, but I've used it, and that's part of why Sarah and I are in great shape. And I give this to everybody I work with. When they are upset with you, or they're not talking to you for some reason, like you're getting the cold shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And this doesn't matter if you're male or female. If your partner is upset with you and you find yourself going, well, what bee got up your bonnet? Like you have that kind of, what's the matter with you vibe?
Mm-hmm.
Shut the F up. And before you say another word, ask yourself, how am I being or not being? How am I showing up or not showing up that he or she could even go there with me?
Yeah.
And I got that tip from Jack Canfield. I went and saw him do a day in Denver years ago, and he would always talk about his wife. Like I talk about my wife. Clear, they love each other. They'd been together 40 some odd years at that point. And a woman said, Jack, what's the secret? And he said, when my wife's upset with me, I don't respond until I've looked at, well, how have I been operating or not operating that would even have her be upset?
Yeah.
And I lead with that. So sum that up in an even shorter soundbite. Own that you are 100% responsibility, you are 100% responsible for your life and how you show up in it and how people vibe with you or not. And if your relationship is challenged, you have to take responsibility that you have a major part in that challenge and figure that out and go to your partner and own what you're seeing. And then you're probably going to have a great conversation. So there you go. There's your power tip for today.
I think that's a huge nugget. That is a big piece because we often get into that space where we're either just experiencing the feeling, right? That frustration or what have you, or we're in that space of confusion of, well, what did I do? Or like you said, how did that bee get in your bonnet? What's your problem? And not doing the introspective or the reflective, like hold a mirror up to yourself. How have you been showing up?
Yeah.
And take responsibility for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I'll offer one even shorter one that's a good partner to that.
Yeah.
Anything that you think your partner is thinking. I mean, this really goes for every human being.
Yeah.
This could be your coworker, your employee, whatever. Anything that you think someone else is thinking and feeling about you that has not come out of their own lips is shit you're making up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Period. 100%, no exception.
Yeah.
That'll last people for a while.
Yeah. That will.
I love it. Oh my gosh, Geoff, thank you for joining us on the show today.
Good.
This has been wonderful. And thank you for sharing your personal story and your journey as well, because I think that's tremendously helpful for us, especially when we get caught in this, we're doing the work, we're on the path, thinking that it needs to be rainbows and daisies all the time. It's not always that. And noticing when we get the tap on the shoulder or rammed into a wall that we're listening to those lessons that are coming our way.
Yes.
Amen.
Yeah,
Thank you.
love it. Oh my
My
gosh,
pleasure.
you're so welcome.
So much fun.
It has been a blast. Exactly. For our listeners, we will make sure that we put Geoff's contact information and both of those websites in the show notes as well so that you can connect with Geoff. Depending on what you want to work on, you yourself, you and your relationships, whatever that may look like. And then we'll also include the information about the event that's coming up in January, Reignite Live 2027. We're super excited about that. Stay tuned. You'll hear more from us about that as we have more and more guest speakers for that event, because we have, like I said, a phenomenal lineup coming to you in January. So we're really excited to start rolling those announcements out. Until next time, we'll see you all soon.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you for joining us today on the Reignite Resilience podcast. We hope you had some aha moments and learned a few new real-life ideas to fuel the flames of passion. Please subscribe on your favorite streaming platform, like or download your favorite episodes, and of course, share with your friends and family. We look forward to seeing you again next time on Reignite Resilience.
Reignite Resilience family, we are so excited to share with you that the book, The Quiet Gift, A Journey of Self-Worth and Resilience, is now available on audiobook at Amazon. Make sure that you check the link in the show notes so that you can click on that and download a copy of the audiobook. This is an amazing story written by Pam as a part of the Red Journal series and narrated by Kristen Aiken Salata. So we hope you enjoy. Until next time, we'll see you soon.